Asato ma satkamaya Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya Mrityarma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Mother, take us from unreal to real. Take us from ignorance to wisdom, darkness to light of knowledge. Mother, take us from death to immortality. You notice, dear devotees, we are all frightened, in panic. A little coronavirus has come, and everywhere, whatever we see and think and touch, we think a virus is going to attack me, enter me. There is the fear of death, fear of ignorance, fear of not knowing the power within us. You keep hearing, we are the universe. I am Atman Brahman, Mandukya Upanishad. We have spoken to you all about 4 Mahavakyas. Aham Brahmas. They all appear to be just words. Beloved devotees, this understanding and realization is the journey that we are in. So, in the yogic principles, Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Hatha Yoga, meditative Raja Yoga, in which we have to do certain things, ayama and niyama. Remember? Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. 8 limbs, Ashtanga Yoga. But in the path of Vedanta, which is coupled with all the 4 yogas, Shankaracharya has, through his various sutras, made it so simple. Swami Vivekananda again and again mentioned that he wants to make this Vedanta so simple that even a child can find it interesting and engulf itself, herself or himself, with this wisdom of the knowledge. Swami Vivekananda said, it's my life's ambition to show it to all the souls of the universe that you all are one. You're not different from each other. He said, express the divinity from within. Express it. Manifest it. Manifestation is what? Remember, we used to study in our school, Charles' law, Boyle's law, Faraday's law. We didn't remember anything. 2 to the 4 were easy to remember. Already 18 lines up, little thing, apply it. But notice the vanilla ice cream you never forget. Why? Because you've experienced it. You experience running, walking, cycling, swimming. You never forget it. Eyes closed for the meditation that we do, it has 2 big problems. Many of you have experienced it again and again. And whenever we meet on Sundays, unfortunately these days we are not sitting face to face, but we are meeting virtually. Are we not? First thing in the morning, every day, tomorrow morning too, 5:30, and then 12:30, and then 5:30 again in the evening. 3 times a day. Make use of this beautiful time. Invest in yourself. Like we invest into the bank gives us interest and increases our fund. If you keep doing withdrawal from the bank, there will be nothing left. Same way, invest onto ourselves and utilize it to do what? Give it to everybody. Hey, there is no shortage. There is plenty. Infinite sources available within us. So, with this, invest during this time. We have a beautiful connection. And we have the Divine Mother, the God and the Goddesses in the form always around us. You keep hearing, see God everywhere. See God in everyone. Easier said than done. How do I see God everywhere? It's very easy. Vivekananda said, don't try to see God. See God. How? What? So, remember the vanilla ice cream I talked about just now. So let us understand three things. First is experience. Second is imagination. And third is memory. What is experience? What is imagination? What is memory? Apparently it sounds like a similar thing. No, they're very different. Let's say I remember the beautiful Ramakrishna mission in Verur Math in front of the adjacent, the river Ganga is flowing by. I have experienced it. I'm recollecting that. So what is it? Am I experiencing it now? Or am I remembering it now? Or am I imagining it now? I am remembering it now, isn't it? Imagine. I am, with my eyes closed, imagining the favorite figure of Babaji, Krishna, Divine Mother. The Krishna, the beautiful, the Babaji, the strong and youthful, and the Divine Mother's protection. Am I imagining it now? Am I remembering it now? Or am I experiencing it now? With my eyes closed, right now here is my back turned towards them. So I'm not seeing Divine Mother, Babaji and Krishna. I am imagining it. I'm imagining it, the lotus on which Krishna is sitting down. I'm imagining. So that is imagination and that is memory, remembering. Now tell me, this book, I have it in my hand. Is this remembering? Is this imagination? Or is it experience? You will say, of course, what is this? You're holding it in your hand, you're seeing it, you're experiencing it. This is experiencing, yes. It is not imagination, it is not remembering. Like this, experience, in Sanskrit, anubhav. Have that feeling, anubhav, experiencing it. Once you do the vanilla ice cream experiencing, you can't forget it. You will not try to talk out of trying to recollect something and out of memory. And this experiencing it is what we need to do with our meditation. In that, and seeing that throughout the time, with our eyes open, with our eyes closed. Experience within, experience outside. See God in everything around you, everyone around you. How do we do that? So see, this experiencing of anything, let us say this book. This book is an object, and I am the experiencer, I am the drashta. This is the drishya. This is object. Object is two. dual. I'm different, this book is different. But subject, object. Two. The moment it becomes two, it is dualism. But the moment experiencing oneness, it is not dual, Advaita, one. How does that happen? How do we do that? Think, this beautiful light, the light is everywhere. How are we experiencing it? So, experiencing the world outside is this samsara. Now that we utilize our five senses to experience the world, think. Let us see. Are you all seeing things right now? Are you experiencing the world outside? You're experiencing the world outside because you're conscious. Because you're conscious, you're trying to understand Vedanta. Because we are conscious, we are trying to study drops of Vedanta. Trying to understand the way Swami Vivekananda made Vedanta simple for everyone. Because we are conscious. Because we are conscious, we can taste, touch, feel, smell, see. Now, you are seeing everything with your eyes open. With the meditation, we are supposed to do with the eyes closed. And I was talking about, we have two problems then. What's the first problem? First problem, eyes closed meaning body tells you go to sleep. Generally it is associated with going to sleep, eyes closed. So you'll find many people going off to sleep. And the second problem is, the moment the eyes are closed, the mind starts to bombard us with millions of thoughts. So we have spoken in the Vedantic meditation, don't pay attention to the thoughts at that moment. Just know that you're experiencing the thought because of the consciousness. Now, understanding the object and subject. We are seeing the world with the eyes open. Now, close your eyes. I'm closing my eyes. I've closed my eyes. Am I there? Yes, I'm there. I was there with my eyes open, where I could see the world, the universe, the earth, the house, the home, the people. My eyes are closed now. Millions of thoughts. I'm listening to my own voice. You're listening to me. You're seeing me. With your eyes closed now, you can't see me. But you can hear me. But think, are you there? Are you with me? You are there. That is how you can hear me. You can't see me because your eyes are closed. Now, imagine, just play this, imagine that you can't hear anymore. You can't see anymore. You can't taste anymore. You cannot smell anymore. Your touch sensations have gone. Do you have no sensory feelings? Are you still there? There is something still there within you. Your eyes are closed. Your sensory perceptions, imaginary has gone. Go a little deeper. Imagine your thoughts have gone. Imagine your friends, your relatives have gone. Friends, enemies. Mixture is called frenemies, have gone. Your husband, wife, children have gone. Imagine it. You are still there. You are there. Your thoughts have gone. Your memory has gone. Your love, your desire, your expectation, your things to do, calls to make after the session has gone. Are you still there? Who's that you? Go a little deeper. Imagine you're in this infinite sky. Beautiful blue sky with spurts of cloud. Imagine beautiful daylight. Now the clouds have gone. The sun has gone. Imagine the sky has gone. Like in deep sleep, you have no memory, no remembrance, no feelings. You are in deep sleep. But you are still there. And that's all. When you get up from the deep sleep, you remember you had a big, deep sleep. What is devotion? With my eyes closed, I am remembering Paramahansa Ramakrishna's beautiful statue in Verur Mutt, gently lit. So much of love is oozing out of it. Devotion. I am imagining and remembering the Divine Mother Kali in Dakshineshwar Mandir with powerful energy oozing out. Imagining Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Sardama, they're there. Vivekananda is sitting in front. This is imagination. Now open your eyes gently. In all this exercise, did you notice that you were there? Which is this you? And this you is the light of the consciousness which is within. That light of the consciousness within, that the Divine Mother Paramahansa Ramakrishna is the light, is in the prayer. Really, the monks of Ramakrishna Math Sadhana, when we pray, we say, you are the light of light. This light of our consciousness is the light which is everywhere, and that light is within me, and is within you, and is within everything. Without that consciousness, you can't experience any learning, any tasting, any seeing, any eating, anything. You cannot watch TV. You cannot have fear or anxiety. It is that consciousness which is through the mind, through the reflective consciousness, through the five senses, is bringing the world to you. The objects are coming to you and the other side. But the moment you are the one consciousness, outside and in, light and light, Sarvavyapi, is everywhere. How? Anantam, how? That consciousness, infinite in the entire universe, in all the galaxies, in that mountain which you saw, in South India, in Kedarnath, or in Switzerland, you were there, and that's how you perceived it. So notice, you are there everywhere. That you is the consciousness. Now often, people tend to make a mistake. We are what? Sat, Chit, Anand. Remember? Existence, consciousness, bliss. Sat, Chit, Anand. What does it mean? Sat, existence. Chit is the consciousness. Are they two different things? If I can understand, then only, as per the ancient rishis, we attain the bliss, the Ananda. Often we think that existence and consciousness, I should keep getting confused. Are they different? Are they same? Vedanta says existence, consciousness cannot be divorced from each other. They're one. See, understand it this way. You cannot have consciousness without existence. Without existence means what? Non-existence. So consciousness cannot be there when it is non-existence. So existence has to be there. Now, can the existence be without consciousness? How can it be? Because how will you perceive existence if consciousness is not there? We just understood that consciousness, which is I, which has to exist everywhere, even through the deep sleep, even in the coma. You knew you were in coma. If you were, touch wood, it should never happen to anyone. To those who it happens, they know. I wasn't. There was something was happening. The existence and consciousness are one. And that oneness, the moment you experience, you become Ananda. So in our meditative process, we talked about 8 limbs as per the yogic process. The difference between yoga is you have to do something. Ayama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. In the Vedantic meditation, you don't have to do anything. You have to realize it. You have to know it. So remember the story of the princess of Kashi. Princess of Kashi, 5-year-old. The queen mother, neighboring to the Varanasi Kashi, was another kingdom. The queen mother of that kingdom celebrating the 5 years old birthday. Made a big play. I'm making it short story. Most of you have heard it from me again and again. The very famous Vedantic tale. And she made a beautiful play. In that play, they were trying to search for the princess of Kashi to act on that play, but they couldn't find a girl. So the queen mother told the prince, you dress up as the princess. Young boy dressed up and looked beautiful like the princess. Show was over. Queen was so impressed with that picture. She must have found it a very cute looking girl. She told the artist, make a painting. And now the episode is over. And 18 years passed. The prince now is about 23 years of age. One day he was roaming around and he went down to the basement and found this beautiful painting of the girl. And he saw the date and he said, this girl should be about my age. And he fell in love with her. Remembering the story? And he couldn't tell anybody, shy. The king and the queen started noticing he's becoming very aloof. Eventually, the wazir, the prime minister, said, I will find out. He had a chat, and the prince decided to open up and said, Sir, Prime Minister, I'm in love. Prime Minister said, very nice. Tell me, who is she? She's a princess. He said, really? Very nice. Where is she? I haven't met her. He said, okay. So where does she live? She lives in Kashi. I have seen her painting. She said, very nice, show me the painting. So the prince takes the Prime Minister to the basement and shows the painting. The Prime Minister said, Prince, instantly understood. He said, please sit down. And he said, Prince, Tat Tvam Asi. You are that. And the Prime Minister explained to him. Instantly the prince, what happened? Knowledge came. Instantly his desire gone. He just smiled and he said, oh, and that's what you and I have to do. In Bhakti, we are told, keep God in your heart. Imagine God everywhere. In Jnana Yoga Vedanta, Vedanta is saying, Vivekananda is telling, Paramahamsa Ramakrishna, Shankaracharya, ancient masters, Amrita Saputrahas are saying, see God everywhere. Like the prince saw the Princess of Kashi. Instantly. Towards this, we have to do something, yes, become aware. Through practices. Through those practices, instead of the 8 limb, Shankaracharya has borrowed those 8 and made it to 15. We have covered till now, remember, 7 of them, I think. First is Ayama, Niyama, Tyaga, Mauna, and Desha, Kala. These are all steps towards a good Vedanta meditation. We have covered them before. At the end we will summarize it again. Today we will talk in briefly. Next is Asana. Asana, most of the people tend to just go down and sit down and say, now my meditation time. No, the great yogis, rishis, no, it doesn't happen. First, you have to take care of the body. So we do the exercises. Second, you have to take care of the breathing. So we do the pranayama. And then we go into Kriya Yoga is also part of the end part of the breathing to the meditative state. So notice body, Annamaya Kosha. Breathing, Pranamaya Kosha. And then controlling of the mind and going to beyond mind is the meditation. Man ke paar chale jao. That is Manamaya Kosha. To Jnanamaya Anandamaya Kosha. Notice the beautiful link. Towards this, asana is not just sitting. Notice if I sit, I cannot have divine thoughts if I sit like this. Many people you will notice in the meditation either bending down like that or sitting with their head down. No, you cannot. You should sit straight with a spine, square body, like Swami Vivekananda said, like a lion sits. Sit straight, but not like a dry tree that I can sit for 1 hour or 3 hours. That's very nice, it's great. But being able to sit, and remember the last time we talked about, imagine a bowl of water to the brim. It is not spilling out. You're that still, sitting still. And second is Siddhyasana, is the sitting in Brahman. The way Siddhya Rishis sit and attain Brahma Tattva, Brahma with. Imagine you are sitting to attain that Brahman. I am the Brahman, in the Brahman, experiencing Brahman. Just imagine and start becoming aware. That is asana. Remember, the posture is very important. After the asana, we're talking about Mula Bandha. This is the 9th one now. Mula Bandha in the yogic way is generally tightening of a certain muscles of the body at the Mula Bandha in yogic process. In the Vedantic process, Mula is root. And Samsara, as per Vedanta, has the root in the roof, in the sky, unlike other trees which root is in the ground. Sansara's root is up there. Where? Through the Sukshma, Akasha, and then Kausal, and then Brahman. So the root of the Sansara is from Brahman. Imagining that is Moola. Bandha is two meanings. One is constriction and second is ignorance. We have generally this going beyond the ignorance is knowledge. The moment you know that I am that. So in your meditation process today, remember exercises, doing the breathing, and then going into Asanga Asmin. I'm totally detached. Imagine like the sky, and I am there. Who is that I? Not this body, not this Robbin Ghosh, but I am the Supreme Consciousness, the light of the light. That consciousness, which is there as the water in the ocean, as the consciousness, as the Brahman in you and me, as the wood in the furniture, as the gold in the ornament. That Brahman, remembering that. And then Asanga Asmin, I'm totally detached, I'm not this world. Sat Chit Ananda, existence, consciousness, bliss. Existence, I exist, consciousness. Chit is the consciousness. And then Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda Asmin. Sat Praga, Jyoti Jyoti. Like here. Can you see this beautiful light? Can you see the light? Jyoti Jyoti. All around me is Jyoti. Soon enough you will see in others, you will see in yourself. Dvaita Varjita. I am one. I am alone. Not lonely. I am the one. I am Atman Brahman. And then go ahead for silence, Mauna, Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Akasha Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Vayu Shanti, Jalaspataya Shanti, Agniyaya Shanti, Uttaradesha Shanti, Dakshinaya Shanti, Purvaya Shanti, Paschimaya Shanti. Manaha Shanti, 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 Shanti.